Hello gamers, Tim here again, and today is RPG Day 7, that is August 7th, 2015, and today we're talking about our favorite free RPG. Now, my favorite free RPG was not originally a free product, but a decade or so ago, give or take some time, it was released on the internet, and there was a big hullabaloo. And it turns out that people who have been holding it and releasing it online in PDF form, and even went back and relayed it out, do have the rights to do so. They were given permission to let this game out on the internet for free. And that game is Star Frontiers, originally produced by TSR, who originally created Dungeons and Dragons. It is a fantastic, simple science fiction RPG. It's not perfect. For example, the core rules do not have any space travel rules in it, and the space travel rules are fairly interesting when they were added. They make for a good little, secondary game. If you want to get away from just the role-playing part, you can, throw out some starfighters and some starships and have a game of that. And that is my favorite free RPG is Star Frontiers. It's really worthwhile, especially since it's free. I actually paid to have print copies made at cost, mind you, of of the game. These are the reprints as opposed to the original, although I have originals somewhere around here. So it's basically a percentile system. You have a number of stats that are paired stats that kind of relate to one another that range typically from 30% to 70%. And then you have packages of skills that determine your character's general functional abilities. And skills are cheaper to purchase if they fall within your character's professional premise. So if you're a military focused character, skills are cheaper. If you're something else, those skills are cheaper, and they're packages. So you get like this one skill and then a bunch of little sub skills under it that determine your ability. And if you don't have a skill, you can default back to the attribute with some modifiers. It does have a few hiccups. It's not all that lethal. It takes quite a bit. It's not. I'm not saying you can't get killed easily in combat because if somebody's willing to risk it, certain weapons are extremely dangerous. But there is a risk of not having enough shots to kill you if they do that, because the laser pistol and the laser rifle both have variable damage ratings that you can set to fire upon your opponents. You either get one or two shots at very high power level, or a lot of shots at lower power level. That is just not to say that you can't be whittled down fairly quickly, because your average character probably has 40 or 50 health, stamina in this game, and laser pistols is 1d10. So a couple of shots of that, and you're going to be hurting very significantly. There are high tech science fiction defenses like albedo screens and scheme suits and other things like that to protect you as well. So it's a little bit of a trade-off of money for survivability and the like. I like it mostly because the core aliens are very cool. There are Dralacites that are sort of elastic, silly putty kind of race, but they're not absurd in their presentation. I've seen some similar aliens in other works and thought, oh, that's silly, but Dralacites don't come off that way. They come off as a fairly useful and functional alien species. There's the Rusk, which are insect-like, and the Yazarians, which are a berserker, low gravity, which means lower strength because they don't have to have as high strength to resist their gravity. Glider monkeys, basically. They have simian features, glider membranes that only works in low gravity, and they're fierce warrior race, which I actually like, because for once the fierce warrior race is not the giant 7 foot tall creature. It's the smaller one of the smaller races. So it's a fun game. It's got a lot of neat ideas. I highly recommend it, and it is available online. It just takes you a couple minutes to look for free, legitimately. So go have fun, enjoy. What can it hurt?